So because the previous two videos showed air control and carving at extreme values, I thought I would show them at much more balanced values, and them actually both operating in tandem, along with I've also added ski jumping. So all of the movement system as it is right now, everything's in place. It's just a matter of balance, and then with regards to skiing, fixing it to work everywhere. So I've actually managed to make this map even harder to judge scale on, which is amusing, but it's also, I mean, this map's not going to live very long. I was testing out various textures I'd dug up. So what I'm doing now is just the standard using lateral jets to build speed, and this is what we've been doing throughout the testing process. So this isn't anything new, but you may notice that I'm getting a slight kind of bit more, and right now you should definitely notice because I'm carving as well. So you can use your lateral jets along with carving to assist you in just turning. Now you don't need to use lateral jets, and the way to disable lateral jets and to go to classical jetpack is simply just turn off the ski key, and you'll notice that I'm still skiing, and this is because you automatically ski when you are above the walking threshold now, which actually is quite it takes a little bit of getting used to, but it actually is kind of natural, I've found, once I just get used to it. And it may be interesting to some of you, like, well, how do you stop? And all you do is you carve backwards. I'll show you in a second. Build up a little bit of speed. I'm traveling in this direction, so I'll press the back key, and I'll slow down and come to a stop. Now, you can use your jets to assist you in slowing, but because this also activates skiing, you'll need to, once you slow down enough, you'll need to turn off the ski key, of course, if you want to walk. But it actually feels quite a bit more natural to stop this way, and it really, really helps when changing direction. I'll just build up some speed and show you what I mean. Because for instance, if I'm going way too fast in one direction and I need to slow down right away and then change direction immediately, as you can see there, it's like kind of applying the brakes or something right along those lines. I don't know, I just think it makes changing directions that much better. But anyhow, kind of a tangent there. So this is just me narrating the movement system in its current state. Of course, right now the ski button's off, and so I'm purely using air control and the carving system. And I'm just going to go until I drop below the walking threshold, which you'll see here in a second. And you notice I just come to a stop and I start walking. Now, this walking threshold, it's low enough to where it really is, even though you stop skiing, it's not that jarring, because when you're going that slow anyways, you are either going to be walking or you're going to be turning on the jetpacks to laterally jump up to speed. And I suppose I'll go out with this video. I'll try and build enough speed to demonstrate the air control system, just pure air control, no jets. Go up over here. Okay. You really start to notice air control once you're over about 8 or 9K. And the nice thing about ski jumps now is you can kind of skip along crests, which is something that we've always been able to do in other games, but it's new to this. So turn off the air control system, and as soon as I go over this crest, you'll notice that I've got a bit of control. It's not much, but the point is that it scales with your velocity, and so the faster you go, the more distance change you can do. It's the same change, like in direction, it's the same change in direction over time. It's just the amount of distance you can cover in that time increases with your speed. But anyhow, that's it for now. Hopefully it'll give you some insight into the movement system. It's feeling good, and somebody was mentioning that the carving system, maybe we should explore centripetal movement and such. And if it becomes an issue, it can be explored. It's just at the moment, it's implementing it would be much more complex. And I suppose the last thing I should note also before I finish up this video is that when you're skiing, jumps are relative to the surface you're skiing along. So if you're on a flat surface, you're going to jump straight up. If you're on a slope surface like I am right now, you're going to jump straight off the surface, and so on and so forth. Now, if you're touching like the ceiling or something, you can actually jump off ceilings as well. There's nothing stopping you. It'll just push you down. The nice thing about jumps that are relative to the surface is that obstacles and such that may be on the surface, it makes it to where you can hurdle over them a lot better. So that when a new map comes along, there will be examples of that, so everybody can actually see what I'm talking about. And of course, when you are walking, jumps are normal. They go straight up. So anyhow, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, or comments, of course, you can post in the comments or on the forums as usual. Thanks for showing interest, and hope to see you guys once the next demo update's out.